How's everyone doing? My name is Mike. I am the EOSBluff Community Manager, and today I'm going to be showing you a sneak peek of EOSBluff playing live against myself. Now, this is an exclusive video for anyone in the Telegram group. This is still a work in progress, and we wanted, instead of staying silent, we wanted to at least show you what we're working on. And now keep in mind, this is not ready for deployment yet. We don't even think it's ready for testnet yet, but it is in the works. And since you guys are one of the first people to check this out, we wanted to show you how this game worked. Now, without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see on my screen here, we have two screens up. So this is almost like playing as two players. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to create a game. Now Scatter's going to open up. It might be kind of hard to see, but I'm going to basically create a game. So this is the beginning of the game. Now, once again, guys, in terms of the user interface, the UI or the UX, disregard that. So don't worry about if it looks ugly. This is what we're actually working on next. So I know it might be kind of hard to imagine it, but this will look a lot prettier than what it currently looks like. Okay, so right now I am waiting for another player to join. So if we go on this screen and I refresh, we should see, okay, looks like the game has been created and they're waiting for a player. Now I'm going to hit join. Now Scatter will pop up. And the game is about to begin. All right, guys, so now the game has started. As you can see, we have two cards. Here we go. So the first card is a 9, and this other player's card is a 1. And there's 1.9 EOS in the pot. All right, so it looks like this player 1, we'll call him, is first to act. Now, I have a choice of holding or making a bet. Now, before I continue, let me just explain what the object of the game is. The object of the game is to have the most points. Right now, we have 9, so we have 9 points right now. And every time we get a card, we get an opportunity to bet. So right now, I have 9 points for this player 1. And I can choose. I can either bet, saying, hey, I think I have a pretty good starting hand. Or I could say, hey, you know what? Let's hold what we have and not bet anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to bet this because the cards are randomly generated between 1 and 10. So 9 is pretty good starting hand. So I'm going to go ahead and bet. Now, once again, guys, the user interface, the UI is not the same. I want to stress that because I know a lot of you will be looking at that and wondering what you're looking at. It's going to look a lot nicer than this. We're just testing this, and today I just wanted to show you what phase we're at right now so you guys are on board with it. All right, so I just made a bet. Now it's at the bottom right here. It says opponent's turn, and now they're waiting. So let's go to this screen. Okay, and I'll accept that bet. All right, and Scatter opens up. And remember, we can whitelist this if we wanted to, but for the sake of this, I wanted to show you where Scatter comes into play. All right, so I got a 2 for this individual, and we got a 7 for this individual. So player 1 is winning pretty nicely right now, and the pot is 5.7 EOS. So if you win, you're going to win 5.7 EOS. Now, once again, you get to choose again if you want to hold or bet. For the sake of this demo, I'm just going to keep holding going forward. So let's hold it. All right, now we're going to come over to this player, and we're going to hold. So this is as though we're playing 1v1 with somebody. I'm just playing against myself. And finally, the last card comes out as it's generating. Now, you'll notice right now, there it says generating cards. It's a little slow in this situation. This might just be because we're in the early phase of development and we're just testing everything. But let's just say there's CPU issues. We're planning to use CPU emergency so that you can quickly go ahead and get the CPU you need to continue the game. I also want to mention that when we first launch this, we're going to allow individuals up to 24 hours to make a decision. So you don't have to necessarily be on in the present. It'll be more fun if you're live at the same time. But until we start gaining traction, we want people to be able to play, and then if something goes wrong, they're not going to quickly lose their EOS. So you have 24 hours to make a decision. Otherwise, the other player wins. So right now, it looks like we're having a little issue. So I'm just going to refresh this, see if that fixes it. But for now, let's just erase this game. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video now, and then I'll restart where we left off with new cards so you can kind of see how the game ultimately ends. Okay, so now, as you can see, we have all 3 cards presented for both players. So when I click hold here, so this is the final betting round. As you can see, I'm going to accept this, scatter, all right. So now I'm going to go over here, click hold, click hold. All right, so now we're waiting. Now, in theory, here we go, perfect. So since nobody folded or nobody gave up their cards and they waited till the very end, you can see that the other cards are revealed, and now they're able to see and determine a winner. So, for example, the winner is player 2, which is on this screen, right? Because if you look at the cards, so 9 plus ace in this case is a 1. Once again, these are just dummy cards. We're going to have better designs. But 9 plus 1 plus 6, so that's 15. That's 16 points versus the top player here. Player 1 has 3, 4, 5, 14. So that's clearly that player 2 wins the game and they win the pot. And as you can see, the the amount of EOS is then increased. So that's the object of the game. Once again, we're going to make this beautiful. Right now, we're just working out the kinks. Guys, once again, this is not the final version. This is just to show you guys what we've been working on. Since we can't actually put it on testnet yet because it's not ready, this is the next best thing to show you and to start envisioning how you can play this game. If you guys have any questions about this as you look at it, feel free to message us in the Telegram group. Once again, the only video or where we're posting this video, it's only in our Telegram group. So this is an exclusive video just for our Telegram group. We're not going to even be promoting this video to anyone other than you guys, just so you can see what's happening and you get early access as to what we're working on. All right, and if you guys wanted to play again, you could just hit play again down here. And then once again, scatter should open up. You click OK. And now on this screen, so now it goes back face down. Now on this screen, this gives the user the option to play again. And the game should begin. And now it's focusing on generating a card. And voila. Now we have 2 new cards. All right, guys, that's it for today. Once again, if you have any questions, let me know. We are super excited about this game. The number one reason we're excited about this game is because we've yet to see an EOS game out there yet that's player versus player that allows you to use skill to actually win EOS. You're not playing against the casino. You're playing against another player. You're playing against average people. So as time goes on, this could be a way to earn some extra EOS or just simply have fun with. All right, guys, take care. Talk to you soon.